Now? Now? Anything? Okay, it should be fixed now. Okay. God fucking damn it. I'll tell you what happened just then. So, I had this problem yesterday when I started testing these streams. Hello, by the way, Duck and Dragons Dude. So basically, OBS, for whatever reason, when you like install it on your phone specifically, it like sets the microphone to something called camcorder, but you have to have that installed. So I knew this, and today I switched it to the default mic. Apparently, every option, so it gives you 4 options. It gives you the default mic, camcorder, and then other 2 options, which I just tried and they didn't work either. Every option except for default mic upon installation is not muted. The only one the only one that's pre-muted is default mic. So I'm looking at the mute button, I'm like, okay, I haven't selected mute. I looked at the other 3 options, and then I look at default mic again, I'm like, oh, it is muted. Anyway, annoying. God fucking damn you, Dragons Dude. Listen, I'm here to have a good time. Alright, I don't need you bringing me down. As for breaking the rule, Duck, listen, my management knows no bounds. My incompetence of management knows no bounds. According to Dragons Dude, anyway. So, who fucking cares if you broke the rule? I'm not gonna manage your life. But with that said, hello, how you doing, man? So, if you don't know what's going on, we've been doing this. We did this yesterday. I've been doing this for 3 days. But I've only streamed it yesterday, now I'm streaming it again today. So why am I out of breath? Well, I'm walking from Central Station all the way home. So I've been doing this for about 3 or 4 days. I did this last week, and then I did this, 3 days ago. Basically just walk an hour and a half all the way home. It's about 6-7K. So not like, I don't know. I think it's a pretty hefty walk. It's to get the 10K steps in, mainly, because I don't want to be walking up and down through the store because my manager gets dizzy. And a big reason why, so Dragons Dude would know this, but not many of you guys, of course, because I've only really mentioned it yesterday. But I got a new phone today. So I got the A52, reason being, shit phone, very cheap. The camera is better than pretty much anything except for the absolute top of the line. So hopefully the quality, I'm hoping the quality is actually pretty good compared to yesterday's stream. Let me know though, let me know. Also, I want to say, you didn't get me hooked up today, Dragons Dude, because so before I could send that message that I was sending, that you read, she sent another message really quickly. She was like, yeah, I'm not interested. I just wanted to tell you that this, that, like basically teach me about politics. So I don't think that counts. Honestly, yeah, I agree. Really unnecessary. But whatever, it is what it is. Some people feel like they've got to teach others. That's why I just nod. I just say yes. Just like when I talk to customers. I try to be as nice as possible. I try to educate when it comes to my job, because that's my job. But if it's something that is unnecessary, or I deem unnecessary, especially when it comes to, for example, some sort of argument or altercation, I'm just not going to do it. I'm just going to be nice, nod, say yes, agree with them, whatever they're, like, even if they're, you know, fucking crazy out of their mind, agree with their shitty opinion, and then just move on. You should have let me send the message I wanted. It's because you didn't let me be your wingman. Listen, while I agree, because I unmatched her, by the way. So after she sent that message, that second message, I didn't even bother sending her a message. I just unmatched. Because I was like, oh, whatever. But it feels like she just wanted to start an argument. And I feel like you could have started that argument very well. The problem with that is I'm not very good at arguing. I don't like arguing, hence why I always just say yes. I just agree. Like, don't get me wrong, I have opinions. And I will tell you opinions like you heard today. But if I can avoid any sort of altercation, I will. So I just left it. Maybe it would have been fun to see what your argument would have been against her. But honestly, that's not me. That's really, really not me. Edward, how are you doing, man? Good to see you. Why did you not let me do it? I would have triggered her. Well, that's the thing. You're triggering her with my face as the fucking profile. Like, I don't know. It's like, you know that TikTok that you tried to show me the other day, the one where the guy, he's like, people don't think that my voice matches my body. Well, that's exactly what it would be. It would be that opinion doesn't match me, because that's not what I do. I don't know, I feel awkward about like letting other people speak for me, especially on like Tinder and Hinge. But then I do it all the time, because if I don't, I just don't meet people. Because, put it this way, I have never used Hinge seriously, but in the time frame that I have used it, I've gone on one date. And even then, like, it's just, I don't know, when I see someone that I find interesting, I look at their profile, and I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. Look for something interesting to talk about, or like some sort of conversation starter through the bullshit that they write. And honestly, I just sit there for like 5-10 fucking minutes trying to think of something, because I just don't find them interesting. Or if I do find them interesting, I don't know how to start it, so I just end up hitting X. I just pass. I move on. So I don't know, man. Exactly. When you let them, yeah. Another thing is, you know how you are doing your whole objection thing because you've been watching Suits? I feel like if you had started that argument and then left it up to me to finish that argument, I would not have been able to keep up with that, because I I know nothing about that type of jargon, that type of lingo. So, I don't know. I'm sure I would have loved it though. I agree. Look everybody, we're in Surrey Hills. What the fuck is a Lewis? I don't know what a Harvey Specter or a Lewis is. All I know is, if I could choose anybody in that type of universe, not even that type of universe, if I could just choose anybody to be, I would love to be Archer. I know it would never happen, because I am very much the opposite of Archer. But the reason I love him is he's such a smartass and such a piece of shit. Like, put it this way. My motto in life is absolutely be kind to others, but if you can be a smartass, be a piece of shit, and make others laugh while being kind, then you've achieved another stage of enlightenment. You've ascended to the next level. That's what I try for. I am a piece of shit though. I mean, I got that part down. It's just the kindness that I can't do. Fuck you, Sam. You should have used the line I showed you from TikTok. Which one? You show me fucking 10 million TikTok every day. Oh, I almost fell. Mia's about to steal content? Listen here, Mia. Oh, you're gonna redeem my plank now? Listen, I can't see channel points. You're gonna have to let me know if you redeem shit, because I can't see channel points. Alright, let me get across the street first and then I will do the plank. You absolute piece of shit. Hello, Sassy. Hello, Sassy stream. I'm walking illegally. Show me your papers. If you're not subscribed to Sassy, then what the fuck are you doing? You don't have to subscribe to me, but I'd appreciate it too. It's so nice of you to say hi to... Listen, I'm that much of a hey, I achieved the enlightenment level, right? I'm a piece of shit, like you guys said. And I've been kind. Just now. For like 2 seconds. Do it on the rails and scream oh along Johnson. What the fuck did you just say to me? I will do no such thing. There's no rails. Show me a rail. Or do you mean on the tracks? Because that I can do. It'll be my last ever fucking moment on Twitch, but we're here for a good time, not a long timer, huh? That's right. Alright. Where am I gonna embarrass myself today? Fucking hell. Oh, you're welcome to test that assumption at your earliest convenience. Listen, do you think there is any way in hell I would remember that fucking phrase? I can't even remember the new plans at work, which by the way shall rename unnamed the place of work, my place of business. Duck Duck Brah said hi DeeZie. He was already in my stream. Hello again. For the second time. I appreciate you watching and stealing my content, Sassy. It's just great. Absolutely original content, by the way. Alright. Listen. I was gonna do a plank like around here, but I have a feeling I'll get run over by like somebody on a bike, because there's a lot of bike riders here. So let me go into the grass. Oh, but then it's too dark. I don't know, can you see me over here? Let me read up on chat. He works at the Boss House. Oh no, I can't read that out loud. You have a challenge for me. Go to any... No, why? Why are you all so fucking weird? You expect me to do that for free? Alright, let me do the plank first. I am most certainly not a people person. My new phone is gonna go on the fucking floor here. Alright, let me put my passport on the floor too, so I can save it from being dirty. Alright, is that good? Oh, it's kind of wet. I'm just getting the timer on my phone. 1 second. Do you want me to do it sideways or facing the camera? Like this or the other way? Face us. Okay. Okay. Time for a plank, everybody. Fucking... I hope you appreciate that. This is the second time I've done a plank in fucking IRL. Alright. 1 minute on the timer. Starting now. I can hear people coming, chat. No cleavage shot, 0 out of 10 straight. I can't do that. I'm wearing my work shirt underneath. Oh yeah, I'm getting real looks. 20 seconds on the clock. Ugh. 10 seconds. Oh. Oh. I did it. There you go. Have you embarrassed me enough? Or is there more to come? I really hope not. You can't hear me with the mask on? Well, too fucking bad. I can't take the mask off. It's impossible. It's attached to me. Let me use my SIM pin to lock my phone because I lost the locking button. So I have to use the pin to lock my phone. That's why I got a new one. One of the reasons why I got a new one. All right. There we go. Fantastic. My knees are extremely soaked now. So I especially appreciate that plank. Just so good. Sassy, you're welcome back to steal my content anytime as long as I get subs. Remember, channel points for push-ups, subs for 10 push-ups. I think that's it. And then the plank, but that's limited to once an hour because I'm a bitch. Anyway, Smoke in the Hood, how you doing, man? Did you subscribe? I paid for your coffees this week. You owe me a challenge. You know what? I do agree. You did me free coffee, and thanks so much. What would you like me to do for a challenge? Make it reasonable. Push-up challenge works, right? So if you subscribe, 10 push-ups. If you resub, you get the 10 push-ups plus how many months you were subscribed for. So I believe last time I did however many push-ups it was. I think it was 5 at the time, because that's how many I was doing at the time. And then the 5 months. So next month, you'll get 6 extra push-ups. It's good stuff. Oh, fuck. I just saw the stream elements alert. Sassy just subscribed for 5 months in a row. Okay. I did not see this. Oh, God. Yes, the one punch man challenge. Exactly, that's what it is. All right, 15. Where am I going to do the 15 push-ups? I guess just here. Let's just do it here. 100 sit-ups, push-ups, and squats, followed by a 10K run. That's my challenge to you. I'm not doing it right now. That's not even worth it. How many coffees did you get me? Like 2? All right, let me put this down. So how many is it? 15? Oh, there you go. $15 done. Wait, you want eye contact? For fuck's sake. I'll give you an extra 5 with eye contact. How about that? Special deal. One-time offer. There you go. Oh, that was good. Fucking hell. That better have been clipped. That better have been clipped. I honestly did take up the whole pathway. Ah, that's nice. That's very nice. Not gonna lie, the mask is suffocating me. Oh, great. I haven't blown my load just yet, chat. We're gonna keep going. Heavy breathing ensues. See you later, Sassy. Thanks for coming by. Again, thank you for stealing content. I will have the finest night because I don't think I'm going to be streaming. I think what I'm going to do I'm gonna stream until I get roughly around where I live. Then stream goes off. And then I'm gonna be editing some videos. That's gonna be my project for today, or tonight rather, and tomorrow. Because I'm really behind on videos. I'm supposed to upload one a month to my YouTube. Which, by the way, exclamation point YouTube. I think the last video I uploaded was like nearly 4 weeks ago. So yeah, I have to upload a video. Otherwise I'm behind. And then go back to work the next day after tomorrow. But then after that, here's where it gets interesting. So we haven't done last month's t-shirt competition. So what I'm thinking, if you haven't entered a t-shirt yet, if you were considering entering, enter one now. I will take entries all the way up until Wednesday. Wednesday night, if I stream, it will be the t-shirt competition for last month. Or for August. Now, if I don't stream for whatever reason, say I'm behind on making the YouTube video, whatever it is, I won't be live the day after that because I'm getting my vaccine shot. Now, with that said, I guess it just depends on how my body reacts to the vaccine. If it reacts poorly, I probably won't be streaming for the next couple of days. If I'm fine, fuck it, who knows? Maybe I'll do a subathon, because I've got Thursday and Friday off, because my manager was like, you're 100% gonna call in sick. So, yeah, we're gonna give you the day off. So who knows? We'll see what happens. DeeZie judges Hinge profiles. Okay, I will tell you, we do that on a regular basis in the Discord. So, if you like, we can make it a regular thing. It's not a regular thing, but we do it occasionally. We can make it a regular thing, like once a day or something like that, once a week. But if it's gonna be like that, I need people to show up. I'm not fucking sitting there in voice chat on my lonesome. Fucking, you know, using Hinge. Oh god, it got really dark. Okay. Yeah, Sleazy TV judges whatever the fuck that app's called, Hinge. And then Tinder. Oh, good stuff. That's content. And it's not even judge. Like, we'll do it real. We'll do it for real. We won't hold punches. We absolutely will be bullying people. But that's why we won't be doing it on Twitch, so I don't get banned. Strike that from the record. I'm not going to be bullying people. We will, but we won't. Twitch. Just so you know. Don't ban me. But yeah, Discord is my safe haven for stuff like this. Don't you fucking clip that. It's a joke. I swear it's a joke. It's not a joke. Tell them about tell them about the Azula cosplayer. Listen, I won't be mean. It looks like Azula ate a little bit too much cabbages. Too many cabbages. Maybe some papaya. As well as she didn't have fucking blue flames. It was red. So I'm of the belief that Azula wasn't actually Azula. Jesus, I thought that was the police coming for me because I bullied Azula. Listen, Azula is a bitch anyway. Nobody likes Azula. She's a shit character. Well, she's a good character. She's a good bad guy. But she's the bad guy. Who here actually identifies with and likes Azula? Yeah, that's what I thought. Not giving you time to answer that. Because I could totally see, specifically you, Sam, and Dragons Dude, liking Azula. She a bad bitch though. Listen, before she goes crazy, I will admit, she's a pretty cool character. Like, she's an amazing bad guy. And then she just goes crazy. I don't like it when she goes crazy. Because then it just, like, it feels invalid. I don't know, that's one of the gripes that I have with the Avatar series. One of the few that I have. Ty Lee over Azula. Oh, speaking of Ty Lee, I watched a video recently. It wasn't on Pornhub. It was a what if series. But not really a what if, it was more like a theory. And the theory is that Ty Lee is a descendant of the air nomads. Because of two things that I remember from the video. One, she kind of looks like Aang. Like, she has the same type of face, the same shape face, and she also, like, smiles a lot. She's all happy-go-lucky, and that's kind of what the air nomads were like, for the most part. And then the second reason was something to do with her chi blocking. What do you mean racist? It wasn't my theory. I'm gonna lower my hand so we're flipping the camera again. Because my arm's getting tired. But I could totally see that Ty Lee becoming, or like being an air nomad descendant. I could totally see that. It makes sense. Why are you clipping all these moments? I have done nothing wrong. Don't cancel me yet. Oh, speaking of cancelled, my favorite bit from my favorite bit from judging the Hinge clips today was that one girl that you showed me. This might actually get me cancelled. So, Dragons Dude is looking through the profiles. He sees one girl. She's actually quite attractive. So he shows me. I'm like, good. And then he scrolls down into the description, into her info. And one of them is, you have to, what was it? It was something like along the lines of, you have to basically be religious. What was it exactly, Dragons Dude? What did she say again? I can't remember. It was something like, you have to support my love for Jesus, or something like that. That was it, right? So yeah, picture, attractive, good. Description, please support my love of Jesus Christ. Bad. You have to be that's it. You have to be respectful of my for my love of Jesus and Christianity. That was a good moment. I really enjoyed that bit. It's scary to me. It's scary to me how many people in the world, like, okay, I come from a very religious family. Like, if you don't know what religion I am, or like come from, my family is Coptic Orthodox. What that is it's like the Egyptian version of Greek Orthodox, I guess. It's Orthodox. It's an Orthodox religion, which is essentially like a super Christian or a super Catholic or whatever. I don't really know. I've never been very religious. But basically, the whole family is extremely religious. Then there's my mum. I'll give her some slack here. She's not super religious like the whole family. She kind of like, she doesn't go to church every Sunday or anything like that, but she does believe, right? She really, really believes. And so when she found out, and this is really recent as well, when she found out that I don't really believe in anything, she was like, I'm going to hell. So, I don't know, like, I come from that type of family, that type of background. So it's not abnormal for me. As well as I went to a school that was very religious as well. So religion's not necessarily abnormal for me, but I do find it very scary that all these people, all these connections that I have in my life are connected to people who devote themselves, whatever the word is, to fucking some hippie, some long-haired dude who was white or black. I don't know. Nobody knows. The perception of him is white. I think he's supposed to be brown because he came from that part of the world. Anyway, whatever it is, to me, it's all like every religion has a good ideal. This is sounding really fucking weird. I'm shouting this in public. It's like speaking of cancelled, to me, every religion has a great idea in that you have to, what's the word? Like, you show kindness to one another, blah blah blah. Like, they have good teachings. But then it weirds me out when it becomes a little bit culty. Does that make sense? And pretty much every religion that I know of, that I've been involved with because of how I've grown up, being Coptic Orthodox, has felt like that. And it scares me. It actually frightens me. I don't know. Like, to me, believe what you want to believe. Okay, let me give you an example. Because I'm digging that hole. I'm digging it fucking deep. There was a girl that I used to work with. She will remain unnamed. Because I think she actually knows that I stream. And I don't want to get in trouble. And I don't care. Like, I knew she was religious. I don't care that she's religious. I think it's a great thing that she's religious because it gives her something. Again, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but like, basically, like, those teachings teach her to be a better person, right? And that's great. We had this kiosk. We had a store, and then we had a kiosk. So the kiosk that I worked at was like 2 floors down from the store. So one day, it was me and her alone in this kiosk. It was like the first time that it was just me and her because the managers were like understaffed. Usually they leave 3 people in the kiosk. 1 person who's a manager to like keep an eye on things, and then 2 normal staff. Anyway, me and her just talking. We were pretty good friends as well. Like, we would go to parties together. We, like, you know, like, I knew a lot about her. She knew a lot about me. Great stuff. And then it all changed when this particular shift, she started the conversation with Blake, do you believe in God? And I went, I don't know. Because while I knew the answer, I didn't want to upset her. So I said, I don't know. And that turned out to be a worse answer than no. Because her reaction was, holy shit, how do you not know? And then proceeded to fucking lecture me the entire fucking day. The entire shift turned into her preaching about how I need to believe in something. Whether it's like, and she was like obviously trying, whether it's Buddhism, whatever the fuck, like, but she was like so obviously swaying me to her belief. And that type of thing just pissed me off. And that's always pissed me off. Because I can respect people having that type of like... Jesus Christ, that scared me. I can respect people having a belief like that. I find it terrifying that somebody can devote so much of their time to something that is not tangible, something that isn't like proven. But then again, when I think about that in itself, how else are we going to progress as a human race when we're trying to figure out things? Like, for example, discovering, I don't know, like discovering things in general. We don't know what they are. We don't know that they actually exist. We've got to go out of our way to find that. I guess my problem with religion is you're not really going out of your way to find something. You're kind of just accepting that it's real, and it's specifically this one incarnation that everybody has told you that it is. So as an example, the people that I most respect when it comes to believing in something are the people who tell me, and I've had people talk to me about this before, and I'm still on the fence about it, who tell me that there is something, they just don't know what it is. I can respect that, because it shows that they are looking for something to discover. They believe that there is something, but they don't know what it is. Like, I feel like you can't just say that it's just some mystical being that fucking exists that you've never seen. I don't know. Again, if you've got any sort of religious belief... See, this is why I don't like talking about this shit. This is why I don't like talking about this shit. Because if I talk about my opinions and I can't fucking articulate myself, I just dig a hole. Oh, Christ. Anyway, I don't know. I'm done on that topic. I don't know how to articulate myself properly. I'm definitely deleting the VOD. Fuck me. Let me read up on chat. The sacrifices are not culty. Wait, what? Now that I say that out loud, I retract my previous statement. Yes, I agree. I think you should. Have you ever done a solid dose of mushrooms? No. So, okay, if we're going to start talking about drugs, I will be extremely honest. I'm not very experimental when it comes to that. I don't like doing it. I don't think I ever want to do anything hard. I don't think I want to do any drugs at all in the future unless it is something that I have to take For example, going into an operation. The last time that I was on drugs was when I had ketamine. So I'm not going to go into the details of the story because I've talked about it so many fucking times that there's actually a command saying that I've talked about my penis. But basically, I had a problem with my dick. I had to go get cut open in the hospital. They put me on ketamine because nothing would put me to sleep because I was in such pain. So they kept giving me ketamine over and over and over again until it was nearly a lethal dose, apparently, according to the doctor. And it was a horrible experience. Like, whenever I tell people that I was on ketamine once, usually they're like, oh my god, that must have been amazing. No. Put it this way. It was a fever dream where I was spiraling in different shapes, being contorted and ripped apart. I could feel everything. So, for example, they had to cut my stomach, well, not my stomach, but like my abdomen open. They also had to shove a catheter through the tip of my penis. And apparently, it took them 7 or 8 tries. All of that, I felt. But the way that I interpreted it wasn't me feeling that people are cutting me open. What it actually felt like was that I was being ripped to shreds in a paper shredder, and it felt like I was dead. I had 1,000,001 images in my head all at once. And one of those was recurring, saying, this is what death is like. I'm dead now. I'm never waking up. Because of that. Want to know an easy way out of this type of conversation? Just say, I think so. Yeah, totally. That's exactly what I believe in. Aman, how you doing, man? What am I testing? I'm testing an IRL stream just to see if the quality of the stream is okay on this new phone. How you doing? Welcome. We've been having some tough, difficult conversations because I can't learn to stop talking about stupid shit and digging holes. Yeah, man, legitimately though, it was after. Yeah, that we will not talk about that in public. But yeah, it was not a fun experience for me. I did not appreciate the fucking, what do you want to call it? The destruction of my mind. You got a new phone, all good, man. Always interesting to hear someone talking about his getting stabbed on a stream. I know, right? So am I going to be an IRL streamer now? So what my plans are for these types of streams, maybe we will do them regularly after COVID cools down in Sydney. But for now, they're going to be limited to specifically just walking home, which is what I'm doing right now. So what that will be is just me walking home from Central Station, usually about an hour and 15 minutes or so, an hour and a half. And then when I get home, going live again with whatever I've got prepared for you guys. Whether that be currently sleeping dogs, The Simpsons Hit and Run, just chatting, other retro games, or who knows, maybe something actually popular for once. Because, I'll be honest, I haven't really played anything very popular lately. The most popular game that I played lately, in my opinion, was Muck. And even then, that wasn't very popular. But I have to say, I find it very strange doing these IRL streams that I can just come up with conversation with you guys just like that. It's pretty cool. It's a nice feeling. So honestly, I wouldn't mind doing these elsewhere in other situations, like, you know, exploring the city, exploring the suburbs, the coastline, or who knows, maybe one day another country. One of my favorite IRL streams I ever did once was in Japan, in Osaka. And it was only for like 40 minutes. Because I didn't want to, like, I was with Raven at the time. I didn't want her to get too uncomfortable. But that was really fun. Just exploring Japan. I'd like to do that. I'd like to go to America. I'd like to go to Japan and do this type of stream with this type of quality or better. That would be really cool. And no worries, Dragon Zood. I will have Hinge prepared for you the next time we work together. Wynn said you were playing Dream Daddy. That's how she found you. She asked me to play it too. You know what? I wouldn't mind giving Dream Daddy another go. I actually... So, okay. I've talked about this so many times. But hard drive broke. New hard drive came in last week. I have no games installed right now, except for the games that I've been playing on stream. So, my question to you is, what should we play after the next retro games that we're currently playing? So, for example, we're playing Simpsons Hit and Run and Sleeping Dogs. Should we reintroduce Dream Daddy after one of those two is done? Or is there something else that you would like me to play? Old or new? Because listen, Dream Daddy, we never finished it. We never finished it. It was a game that I was playing for a Christmas event back in 2018 or 2019. And it was super fun because I had a lot of people there that had never seen the game before. I also did a giveaway with that game. So, I wouldn't mind bringing it back. It's just about the right environment that we actually do it in. Like, ideally, and this is gonna suck me, for me to say, like, I don't like saying this, but it is true. Dream Daddy is the type of game to play with the community watching. So, for example, last night, after I finished my IRL stream, I actually streamed again after 10 minutes. Like, my phone died, I went straight home, and then I went live again. And for about 2 hours, an hour or two, after going live for the second time, nobody was there. And that's fine. Like, I can deal with that. That's okay. It happens. But certain games, for me anyway, need to be done with the community. So, as much as I personally, like, I actually almost installed Dream Daddy the other day, thinking, oh, I'd like to play this for the stream again, bring back an old classic. For me, it sounds sucky to say, but I kind of have to be assured that people are going to be there for it. Otherwise, I won't play it. Because it's just not going to be fun if it's just me playing the game by myself in my lonesome. Also might be a little weird. Might get some weird looks from strangers, just like this IRL stream. What about The Sims? Sims is another one that we've played in the past, which I could totally bring back. one thing with The Sims, see, this is the thing, I have an excuse for everything. So, one thing with The Sims for me is I love creating a character in The Sims. There were times when I was playing before, back in 2019, where I would just spend the entire stream recreating my viewers. We made a city of just viewers. And I loved that. I loved every moment of that. What I didn't like was building the houses. I ended up just buying houses with money cheats. Money, more simoleon. Validate 90% of the game. Because what is there to do after that? You just let the viewers live their sim lives. And that's fine and all. But I feel like, especially considering it's a city of Sims that I made before, you miss out on so much. So I feel like if I ever do Sims again, maybe recreating people would be cool and all. Maybe we could spend a stream or two recreating specific people. But it has to be isolated to one house. So we can keep an eye on what's happening. And also, I don't think I would want to control anything. Like, I think I would want to just let the lives play out. But then again, then I'm not really playing the game, am I? You haven't played it for 14 years and you finally played it again yesterday. Okay, interesting. Very cool of you to include followers too. So yeah, it was very specific followers who were happy with submitting pictures of themselves. And then other streamers as well that were like in my community group. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. I would not mind bringing that back. Unfortunately, I wouldn't have the save for that game though anymore, because that died along with the hard drive. So if we did bring back The Sims, we definitely have to start again, which is a little bit unfortunate. One thing I will say about this new phone, two things I'll say about this new phone. I think the camera quality is a lot better. I don't know. Tell me in the chat if you think it's better if you were here last night. And I will say the battery is a lot better, for sure. So I started this stream at about 98%. It is down to 70% already. But yesterday, when I started my stream on my old phone, I was at 80%. And yeah, it died at the end of the stream, like after about an hour and 15, an hour and 20. So we're about an hour and 7 minutes in. And we've only lost like 20%. 20, 25, 30%. It's very crisp, it's good, definitely better. The bitrate is good. I remember watching your exercise IRL stream. The bitrate was inconsistent. This is pretty smooth. Okay, nice. Well, good stuff. Well then, if that's the case, we are definitely bringing back IRL streams elsewhere. Whenever COVID ends, or not ends, but like dies down, like whenever the lockdown ends in Sydney, we've got to go for like long ass walks. I definitely need ideas on where to go though. Like another idea that I had, and I've been wanting to do for a while, you guys know that I want to move to Melbourne, right? So after maybe a few big streams in Sydney, what I'll do is I'll do some big events, you know, like do a coastal walk, do a city walk, city explorer type of thing. And then whenever I get the opportunity to, I'll go to Melbourne again. What I do want to do is I want to stream with 2 people who I know in Melbourne, maybe more if they are available. but two people who I know are down, who've already told me that they're down, are Vacate and Tiny Teddy. So those two, we definitely have to stream with them, walking around the city, exploring Melbourne, doing some fun things. But I think I need ideas on what to do besides like just exploring the city, just exploring the coastline. What I have done in the past is I've gone to suburbs in my area. Like I walked around the entire uni in my area. We went to that restaurant. We could go outside and eat. In fact, that's another idea. If you don't know that we're doing, starting from next month, we're doing community channel points. And those community channel points are going to be mukbangs. So you guys will get to vote on what we eat. This was a Steffo idea, and I think it's a great idea, honestly. And so you guys get to vote on what I eat, and I'll have one cheat meal every month. So what we could do is we could incorporate that with an IRL stream. You guys could pick a restaurant in Sydney somewhere, tell me to go, and I'll do an IRL stream either walking there or like, you know, in the area. Go to the restaurant, have the feed there. We could go get ramen. There's some really nice ramen places in Sydney. And in Melbourne, actually. Need to find a decent Woolies. Well, if I'm not mistaken, I know where one is, because it's kind of close to... It's kind of close to Mr. Supermod. I would assume it's the one that he visits. This is where, this corner is where yesterday I was streaming. And that guy just zoomed past. Like fucking speeding past. Seems to be a regular occurrence here. I need some brands as well, Ben. So what were they called again? Waffle chips? So we need chicken chippies, we need waffle, whatever the fuck it was called. What else? Give me one of everyone in chat, especially if you're Australian, your favorite brand food, whatever it is that you can get from the grocery store. And I'll go look for it. Need to find a decent... Oh wait, I already read that. If you're looking for a place to do an IRL stream, your first trip out of Australia, come to... Is that Singapore? Well, no, I will bring you around. Oh, I would love to do that. That sounds amazing. Not even kidding, man. Like, the last time I went to, let's say, Southeast Asia was Indonesia. And I wasn't streaming at that time. But the stuff that I saw in Indonesia was amazing. I kind of wish I brought you guys to that trip. Now, whether or not they have suitable internet to do an IRL stream is another question. But I could totally do like even a Bali stream one day, whenever we're able to fly internationally again. Singapore sounds amazing. I would love to go to Singapore. I don't know if that's ever possible for me, but I will keep that open, genuinely. Every time I've looked at Singapore, it looks incredible. The only brand name stuff is snacks or frozen pizza. Yeah, so give me some snacks, because put it this way, I don't eat snacks. even when I'm not dieting, I've never eaten like too many snacks. I don't have a stash like most people do, where they can just delve into it at any time. And I feel odd because I don't have that. Like, the only thing that I've ever really had that with, I'd say specific types of corn chips or Doritos and Dove chocolate. Oh my god, I had a drawer full of Dove chocolate. Those were the days, man. Those were the days when I could eat chocolate, and I've said this many times that I don't like chocolate, but those were the days when I could eat chocolate, like the chocolate, and not get too fat from it. Singapore is known for being a super modern city. We can bring you to the hidden gems. Oh, hell yeah. That sounds amazing. It looks like it's raining a little bit, so I might have to end stream a little bit earlier. We'll see how heavy it gets. Alright, one sec, chat. You could send some macadamia nuts. I don't mean this for the pun, but I'm not a fan of nuts. I don't eat very many nuts. I don't like nuts in and around my mouth. Also, I genuinely think I don't eat nuts on a regular basis because, so Tom is allergic to peanuts or nuts in general. I can't remember. Not that that has anything to do with my collecting of nuts or consumption of nuts. But I don't know. Okay, it looks like it's actually raining now, so I might end my stream. Also, there was someone peeking through the window because I was probably talking too loud. Kind of doing one of these ones. So I think I'm weirding people out, and it's also starting to get pretty heavy rain. Not heavy rain, but like for my phone. I don't want it. It's a new phone. I don't want it to get water damage immediately. So I'm going to end. Thank you for watching. I'll keep you updated in Discord. When I stream next, I don't think I'm streaming tonight because honestly I can't be fucked and I have videos to do. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And hello Twitch, perfect timing. See ya.